Salutations, this is Grim Tavel. Welcome back to our Let's Play of The Longing, Another Day Beneath the Earth. I think this is going to be an especially boring episode, which I know you're all going to love, as we do here on this series, because I think this episode is just going to be idling. Just sitting here, staring at our nightmare doppelganger, waiting for our little shade to doze off, and hopefully gain the ability to close his eyes. That's what we're hoping. So it's been a little less than 2 days since I last played, and I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that at the end of this episode, we'll have the ability, and we'll be able to end the episode by heading back to the Halls of Eternity. Although, it would be very tempting to just continue forward, wouldn't it? We'll see. We'll see how much time. This is an extra episode that I'm recording kind of the week before. I don't know. It's the week after I don't know. It's a weird recording schedule I have. Usually I record stuff on the weekends, and then I try to get everything done. Usually, more often than not, I don't quite get everything done, and then I try to record the rest of the upcoming of that week's recordings during the week, obviously before those things are scheduled, quote unquote, to be published. But this one is being recorded in advance of next weekend and then the upcoming week, and sometimes I do that. It's not that rare of a thing. Sometimes if I already have everything recorded for next week and I find myself with free time, which doesn't happen all that often, that those things coincide, and I'm in a good mood, I'll be like, I'm gonna get some of my recording done in advance. That's really nice to be able to do when I'm planning on streaming on the weekends, which I did stream a little bit. Last weekend I streamed only for 1 hour. Usually I stream for 3, and I think it was kind of nice, but I also kind of wanted it to go longer. But it also gave me a lot more time to do everything else I needed to do. So, I don't know. The life of a YouTuber. I little violins playing. So yeah. Hey everyone. It's good to have you here. Good to hang out with our little shade and his nightmare shadow. The Dark Link version of Little Shade. So, again, I have not prepared any topics of conversation. My wife is upstairs baking sufganiyot, which is a Jewish pastry, like donuts kind of thing. And she's never made them before. It's an experiment. We'll see how it goes. And it's really not even for us. It's really for like some project she's doing. I don't even really like super sweet things like that, but. And I have some time. I have some time right now. Let me think. Maybe I'll just tell you about like what my day-to-day life is like that has absolutely nothing to do with computer games. I mean, I guess I've already told you a bunch of stuff. You know, I'm fairly active in my synagogue, which is all virtual right now, but still we try to. Because it's all virtual, we'll try to record things, different like liturgies, and sometimes songs and stuff like that, and send them to our rabbi so that he can add them to the quote-unquote live stream of the service. It is live, but then he'll play recorded videos during our like Shabbat service and high holiday services and stuff like that. So, and making those videos takes time. We try to like set everything up nice and not just dress up in like a t-shirt and jeans, and because the service goes out publicly, so we do that. My wife's always doing house stuff because since we moved in a year and a half ago to this house, there's just been a constant steady stream of things breaking, just stuff to get maintained, upgrades to the house that we want to do, and some of those we may not have been planning to do for years. But then it's like, oh, well, this broke, so I guess we might as well do it now, which is kind of how the basement happened when all the flooding. I don't know if I've talked about the flooding of my basement in this series, but I've talked about it in other series because my basement was actively flooding while I was recording certain things. I think I was recording my first Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead series when in the middle of recording I was just like, and my feet are all wet. There's water coming into the floor. I have to go. But that's the basement is all redone. We have like a French drain put in. Everything's like tiled. My wife painted everything. It's all very nice. I've got my nice studio down here. And that's pretty much what my wife has been doing during this pandemic time. Today is the birthday. I just got an achievement. It says birthday. Today is Shade's birthday. It's a good thing we came on today. 34 days left. So the birthday was mentioned in the journal. Hooray. Happy birthday, little Shade. Happy birthday. I wonder how old you are. In the journal, I think he said, the king will wake up in 400 days. My birthday is not long before that. I guess it's a little over a month before that. I guess we have only a little over a month of in-game. Oh, and the day passed. Like, the next day actually passed here. Hold on, everyone. 1 second. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, my wife was trying to ask me a question. And I don't think she realized I was recording. So then I think when she realized, she was like, oh, whoops. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, so the day passed. The day passed here. And I guess we're really lucky that we were playing the game right on the day that it became the Shade's birthday? I suppose so. That's pretty cool. I think that's a crazy coincidence, right? I wonder if the birthday is like randomly generated. I'm sure if we had gotten on at any point during this day where there's 34 days and change left, the Shade would have said, today is my birthday. Although, what if we had missed the day? Like, the last time we were on here was 36 days and 19 hours left. Like, we could have easily, if I didn't record today, and I recorded, the next day, over 24 hours later, would the Shade have said, my birthday came and went? No one cared? No one knew? No one said anything? Today is Shade's birthday. Oh, look at that. So yeah, my daily life, so I work, I wake up, I work in my office, the same studio that I record in, and I mentioned this on, another one of my videos, but I'm standing up while I'm recording this. This is my first logging video where I'm standing up. I got a standing riser for my desk. Because when you sit at the same desk all day long for work and then for most of your recreation, it's not really healthy and your butt gets tired. So this is really nice. I'm really enjoying standing up while I'm able to record and stuff like that. I think it's going to be a lot better. But yeah, so I wake up, and because of the pandemic, I'd wake up. I sleep as long as I possibly can because I am a chronic insomniac. And have always been, ever since I was a really little kid, I always had trouble going to sleep for whatever reason. I'm just a ball of anxiety. So I wake up at the last possible minute to be able to take a shower. I gotta shower every day. If I don't shower every day, I look disgusting. My hair is very, very greasy. My hair, my hair gets super greasy after, at the end of the day, it looks totally different and gross because it just gets really greasy for whatever reason. I have no idea what that's about. I don't think I'm, the rest of my body or skin is particularly greasy, but my hair, for some reason, it just gets that way. And if I don't shower, some people can go days without showering and you can barely tell. But I have to wash my hair every single day or it just looks disgusting. So I do that. And brush my... Oh, here we go. 400 days. How long is a day? Anyway, so we've done this before. Last time we did it, we said, I'll have to wait to find out. This time we're going to say, I have never seen the sun. I've never seen the sun. I guess we're going to say there must be a realm beyond this cave. Good. That was the right choice. It can't be more beautiful than down here. I wonder if I'll ever see the outside world. I think we want to keep talking about going outside. I could make my way to the top of the cave, or the kingdom would crumble if I left. I think we got to say this one. I cannot ignore my duty to stay. My journey will be dangerous. The journey will be dangerous. I mean, I kind of want to... I don't want to really leave, but I want the ability to get past this. I might die or get punished by the king. I will have to face the darkness. Yeah, I will have to face the darkness. If I become darkness, it won't see me. Boom. We did it. And that was only 11 minutes into the recording. We just picked the wrong prompt last time. Oh, the music just got way better. And we don't have a mushroom with us. Maybe we should have brought one for this, because I'm hoping stuff gets lighter. We seem to be going up, I think. Hard to tell. This is exciting. This is very exciting. And yeah, brush my teeth, everything. Go downstairs. I get, and I just get on my laptop, put my laptop up down here in my studio, and then I work all day. We usually at lunchtime, I take a break. I like to watch a half-hour show during lunch, and then my wife and I will usually take a walk around the neighborhood. At that point, just around our little suburban neighborhood, and just to get out during this time, come back, keep working, and then at the end of the day, usually there's something at the end of the day. If there's not, I can't see where I'm going, but it feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I wish we had a mushroom. And so, because we have obligations with our synagogue, 2 nights a week, pretty much right after, not immediately after work, but an hour after work, or less than an hour after work, we have to get online on Zoom or just to watch service or whatever. And we have a Torah study that we do in the middle of the week. And then I have Pathfinder games on. I have a regular Pathfinder game on every Tuesday night with people I used to work with, and that's really fun. I play that, and then I've been playing another game that I guess that's been happening Wednesday night, but after my Torah study thing. I don't know. There's always stuff going on, and sometimes it's just little online obligations. I guess back before the pandemic, there would also be stuff, but you'd actually have to travel somewhere. But on days where there isn't something immediately after, so really Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, we usually right after work, we'll try to spend some time in scripture, because that's really it's really hard to schedule that. We both want to do that, but it's really hard to be disciplined about reading scripture. So we set some time aside right after work on those days to do that. And then we watch something. I'm realizing as I'm saying all this, how boring everything is. How did I start even telling you about this? I don't even know. I guess I was just telling you that my wife was cooking, and that made everything, my wife baking upstairs made us seem more interesting than I think we are. That doesn't happen that often. Well, my wife is a very nice person and very considerate. Are we even going anywhere here? Are we moving? We've seen no sign of light. Maybe we should have gone back and got a mushroom. It seems like we're moving because I think our little eyes are changing their placement. And obviously we're pitter-patting. Pitter-pat, little shade. Hmm. Um, but yeah, my wife is very sweet. She's always like getting stuff for other people. If someone does her a favor, she'll like go out of her way to like get them like a baked good or flowers or something like that. Stuff that I would never think to do. Um, but and she's always like going. She's very thrifty. Like she'll go and she'll look online for like deals and la di da. Yes, la di da. I'm not convinced that we're actually going anywhere. But she'll like troll the like neighborhood mailing groups. Oh, we're moving. See our eyes shift. Locations on the screen. Oh, that's a new sound. We really should have brought a mushroom. We definitely should have. I think we might need to go back and get a mushroom. I mean, not this episode. I think at the end of this episode, I have a feeling we're going to go back to the Hall of Eternity and then we'll get a mushroom and come back up here. We heard a noise. Like it sounded like we were stepping in sand all of a sudden, but just briefly. Hmm. Um, but yeah, so she'll go. She'll look for like deals where people are like giving stuff away, and people in our neighborhood are always giving stuff away. They're like, we don't need this anymore, and there's this whole neighborhood like mailing list. And my wife is very active on that, and always just like trading things and getting things, and then like rearranging stuff, um, and that like we're pretty different people in that regard. Like if I was left to my own devices, and I was single until I met my wife when I was 31. I lived by myself, and my life before was very different. I would not do anything like that. It was very yeah, I don't know. I just would never even think to do that. We work well together, but we're pretty different people when it comes to um, I wouldn't say interacting with the world. Like we're both fairly introvertive. We don't really like hanging out with people all that much. I think I like it a little more than she does, but I don't know, just the way and maybe this is just like a male female thing. I don't know, but the way we just things that we care about when it comes to the house and and uh, you know cleaning things. We just have different standards that we would have like if I was alone. I wouldn't be doing things the way we're doing things now. I think it's probably that way in every marriage. But yeah, so then uh, anyway, we're not exciting. Very very not exciting people. That's really all I have to say about that. um, but and yet, even though we're not exciting people, there never seems to be enough time to do anything, to do the things that you keep thinking like, oh yeah, I should do that. I would like to get to that at some point. You just never get to it. And we don't have children. Like I don't know how people find the time to do anything. I don't. Yeah, like we're quarantined to our homes. Like we're not going anywhere. And maybe it's just work. Like um, maybe we're just used to this work day that is way too long, and humans aren't supposed to be working that much. Maybe I don't or maybe I have no idea. I don't know. Life is long. and short at the same time. Difficult and also a joy. Oh. Oh no, my computer just stuttered, as it does in this game sometimes. But you know what? I'm pretty sure that it's been 20 minutes. I don't think we're actually going anywhere. I'm pretty sure that's not happening. So I'm going to end by telling Little Shade to go to the Hall of Eternity. This one. It is Halls of Eternity, plural. And we have this ability now. We can get here. I guess I might as well save this location somewhere. Do I need this location? I don't think I do. Let's save that one. It's just darkness. So we'll grab a next episode, which I'll probably record this weekend. We'll leave the Halls of Eternity, go up to the Mushroom Cave, grab a purple mushroom, and then come back up here and see what there is. Very exciting. We're progressing. I really enjoyed playing with you today. Happy birthday, Little Shade. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.